In this video, I will introduce the prospective ways of incorporating Skype into language learning. If you do not have Skype yet, please type Skype in the search engine that you like and find the website of Skype. You can see downloads up here. In this page, you can choose a device where you want to download Skype. Going back to the main page, according to the website of Skype, it has more features than you think. Specifically, we have Skype calls, group video calls, instant messaging, call phone numbers, and screen sharing. Skype is usually used to communicate with your friends in a distant place or to have an international business conference, for instance. The features that I will introduce as a tool for language learning in this video are instant messaging and screen sharing. If you are able to utilize these features, you can be interactive in helping learners to write in gradual help or scaffolding. In a traditional instruction, teachers' contribution to learners is usually done after the completion of the writing in the form of corrective feedback or face-to-face conference, which are offline. However, Skype makes it more online in the sense that learners can receive assistance during writing. Now, let us jump into how Skype makes it happen. First, I will talk about how to use screen sharing. Please open Skype. Sometimes it requires you to type a password and ID that you registered. After logging into Skype, you will see a list of people whose contact you have known so far. If you want to add someone, you can search for the person's name from here. If you already have the person in the list, make a Skype call to the person by clicking on this phone icon right up here. You will hear sounds of calling, and when it has stopped, that means your partner is there. If you do not hear the partner's voice or the partner cannot hear your voice, please check whether the microphone is on or not. Sometimes you need to get an external device for microphone. After you make sure about such setting, you may ask the partner to share the screen that he or she is seeing, specifically the learner's writing. The learner can share the screen by pulling down Call up here and click on Share Screens. Now you should be able to see it. This enables you to make a correction or comment while learners are writing in the oral modality, which makes the correction closer to face-to-face condition or more interactive. However, you may think that if you make a correction or comment orally, the learner cannot refer to that interaction in the future. Now let's move on to instant messaging to solve this concern. To make an instant messaging, please click on this icon down here. Once you have typed a message in this box and sent it, the partner will see your message immediately. Thus, a learner can see your correction, which remains thereafter, so that the learner can refer back to the correction in the future. As you may have noticed, what distinguishes Skype from other platforms is that you can choose the modality of correction depending on characteristics of a learner, a linguistic feature, and an instructional context. Or you can make a correction both in the oral modality and in the written modality when necessary. If the task is done, you can exit Skype by clicking on this red icon here. I hope you will find Skype a convenient tool for language learning.